My name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 71, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome back. I'm here in my crafty corner, ready to talk to you on this beautiful, lovely, summery day. Very hot in here. You can find me on Instagram, @skettonits, and on Ravelry, @skettonits, and all the important information is in the description box down below. There's a link to my Ravelry and Instagram, and there's a link to my Ko-fi account and Patreon, just in case you want to support this channel. So, how have you been? All good here, all good and great, and I actually wanted to record outside. It's Friday evening now, it's about 5:30 in the evening, and I really wanted to record outside, but it's 28 degrees Celsius, so I decided it's a bit safer here, that I'm not gonna be all boiling and sweaty and dripping on my knits. So we're gonna be in the usual spot today, but maybe when we have a cooler day I'll move outdoors, because I really enjoyed last year recording outside a couple of episodes. Okay, so what I've been up to this week. Do I have a finished object? No, I don't. I don't have any finished objects. I do have almost a finished object. It's this close to being finished. Let's start about talking about knitting straight away and everything else at the end. One more thing, I wanted to thank you all for wonderful support and all the lovely comments and messages under my last week's video. It means the world to me. Our knitting community is the greatest, and I just wanted to thank you separately for that. Okay, ta-da! What is that? What is that? That's my mini cardigan by Marie Renier, and I can't even show it properly because I'm on a button band. I have a bit short needle because that's what I had on hand. And I'm at the point where I need to do the buttonholes, and I still haven't decided what kind of buttons I want. So it really depends. I need to decide at least on the size of the buttons. I was thinking maybe about 20 millimeters, like 2 centimeters. So I don't know. But that's all what's left. The button bands, and then blocking, and then buttons. And here it is. Can you see what I did here? I cast it on. I picked up stitches with the boucle yarn, just for fun. Just that I would have a fun boucle edging all, not to drop anything, all around my cardigan. What do you think? I think it's a fun detail. Do you like it? We will see how it looks when I actually add the buttons. I'm craving some insane neon yellow buttons, but the ones I have are a bit on the green side. But I think maybe I'll just use what I have. I'm not gonna buy buttons for this. I'm not even sure if I can find the crazy neon yellow buttons here in Finland, because I don't know. I haven't seen any. I have looked through a couple of stores, and I visited our local store that sells fabric and yarn, and they didn't have anything even close. Nothing in that range. They had like pink neon buttons, but I have those as well, and I don't wanna mess it. I don't want to add a third color, so they should be either this lilac-y color or the neon yellow, and I'm rooting for neon yellow. I'm not going to talk about this anymore because I've talked about it so many times already. I've been working on it quite a while, and we will talk about it once it's finished, which probably is going to happen next week. Just the button band, just half of the button band, not even full. Half of the button band is done. Yeah. I really love how it looks. I can't wait. Now it's too hot for this cardigan, even in the evening, but well, I guess it's gonna get cooler. Midsummer is coming. It usually gets colder on midsummer here. I don't really remember when we have had really warm midsummer celebration. A few years ago, I remember I needed a hat. We were outside in the evening, and I felt like I could use a hat. How crazy is that? Okay. I have a new cast on. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen it already. Or if you are one of my patrons on Patreon, I even made a little craft room chatter episode fully about that. And I'm now gonna pick it up and show you my newest obsession, because I have been obsessed. I have hardly worked on anything else this week. All my focus has been on this poofy cloud that's in this basket at the moment. It's another scrappy project. So last week, yeah, on a scrappy Sunday, I decided that I need a scrap project. I need a new exciting scrap project, and I blame Lene. She's Pilnsvaldvinch on Instagram. She's a Latvian knitter, and she made one of these dresses, and I saw it, and it was all the time on my mind. Oh my god, that dress is fabulous. It's fantastic. I need one of those in my life. So I gathered all the fun bits. I went into my mohair drawer and I found 2 light balls. They were not same, but I decided that's probably alright. Nobody will see the difference. They were very similar. One was from Sophia's scrappy cardi, and another one was, I want to say I used it for my granny square cardigan, for the light part where when I was joining the granny squares. It was one of the yarns that I used, and I put the lighter one on top and the darker one on the bottom, and I hope I don't run out, because both of them were less than 50 grams. They were leftovers from other projects, so less than 100 in total. And no, I was thinking that if I run out of this, I can, not the blue, I can finish it either with this or a bit pinkier one. Yeah, there is a difference, but probably not significant. So I'll show you the dress. I'm talking about it already, but I haven't even showed you the dress. So they are just fingering weight scraps. I want to show you scraps. Little balls, bigger balls, all sorts of things left over from my boucle lento. It's going in as well. And then I have brighter bits left over from my peony sweater and from some other projects over the years. And in this one, I'm using my singles leftovers, because I never know what to do with them, because I love knitting shawls in single ply, and then I have leftovers, usually by Stephen West, the shawls. And then I never know what to do with them, because I don't want to put them in my blankets, because they don't like friction and they don't last so well. And now I'm putting them all here. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, pattern is, I think I forgot to mention that. I just said it's Cloudboard. This is Cloudboard dress by Reed Keys. I hope that's how you pronounce the surname. And it can be found in the Pom Pom magazine, issue number 40. You can get it digitally or print copy or both. Or both. Yeah, and there is a pullover version, and then there is a dress version. Of course, I'm going for a full-blown dress version, a long one. And it has very interesting construction. So you start from top. It's a top down. I have already finished the neckline. I have finished the sleeves. Yeah, you knit the front panel, back panel, and then you knit the sleeves sideways. How exciting. And then you pick up the stitches and blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, look at that. I'm still not sure which is going to be my front, but I'm this far along. I'm planning to take it back a little bit. Can you hear me? I was up there. Okay, that's one side. And that's the other side. And I was knitting last night. It was already a bit dark, and I'll show you the part that I'm not happy with, because a bit of criticism. Self-criticism. It was dark, and I have a yellow light in the living room. It's not the best for knitting, because you can't really see the colors. They all look same. And I'll come closer. Here is this stripe where I used my Vietnamese singles. I don't remember the color name. And then in this stripe, in this stripe right here. I used 3 different colors with a row of mohair in between, and I think these are just too similar, too close together. I'm not sure, should I just let it be or should I rip it back? I stopped knitting on it because I wasn't sure if I want to continue or do I need to take it back to this violet stripe and then do something else with it. I'm not sure. Is it gonna bother me that... I don't know. Do I take it back or do I just let it be? I'm not sure. Now that I look at it, it's not that bad. There is a bit of difference, and then there is a wide stripe in between. I don't know. Undecided. So, this has been my obsession, and I want to finish it before the Jyväskylä Knit Fest. I'm gonna be selling my yarn there, and I'm gonna be hanging out with all of you that's coming. I want to wear this on one of the evenings. I hope it's like cool enough weather. Oh, it's cool enough weather. It's a 1 strand of mohair. Fine. Last year on one of the evenings I needed the wool, my wool cardigan. Hubby went to pick it for me from the hotel. Yeah. So yeah, I want to wear it at the Jyväskylä Knit Fest when we're hanging out and knitting together in the evening. The rows are very long right now, and they are gonna be even longer because at the bottom there is an option to do a ruffle or not to do a ruffle, and I'm gonna do a ruffle in the bottom as well, so they're gonna be even longer. I'm not there yet. Now it's around knee length. You can't see, but there is my knee, and it's a knee length. Yeah, and I'm so happy with it. This just makes me happy. A good scrappy project, and then something that I'm gonna wear. It just makes me so happy. How I have missed it. I have not seen this dress. Maybe I need to subscribe to Pom Pom magazine. Maybe. I don't know. I'm missing all kind of cool things. I don't know. It's like, where was I when this came out? Because it's been around for a while and I haven't seen it. How is that even possible? That's something so me. Because the dress that's in the pattern, it's absolutely gorgeous. I would love something like that as well. The color scheme is beautiful. And then there are a couple of other projects on Instagram that I'm just... They are so beautiful. Breathtaking. See, I'm now doing the boucle stripe. It adds a bit of a fun texture. I have a little stripe here as well. I think it's just a cute little textured touch. I was thinking, should I have this boucle left over as well? Should I add this one as well? Or is it too thick? Maybe somewhere at the bottom I would add this one as well. I'm having so much fun with this project. It's so light and airy, and I need to get a nice slip that I can wear under. So, yay! Yay for scrappy projects. Yeah, and the sleeves are not matching because that would be boring. That wouldn't be me, right? We don't do matchy here. Doesn't bother me. Okay. There, I shared my joy with you. Seriously, obsessed with it. I can't even explain what's happening. Oh, and now my lap is covered in mohair. I'm wearing black linen dress here, and now it has white fluff all over. Okay, that doesn't matter. Dog hair, mohair, it's all good here. So, one more whip. Granny square. My big, beautiful granny square blanket. I added just a little bit, but I'll share because it has. I added a progress keeper somewhere, if I could only find it. There. Don't laugh, but that much in a week. from that ice cream progress keeper, like 1 to 4 rounds. But better than nothing. That's our slogan here, isn't it? That's our motto. Better than nothing. Yeah, I've been busy with the dress. You can see I plowed through it. Like, I did the bodice part and sleeves, I think, in a day and a half, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just like blinked and it was ready. And now just the skirt, endless ruffle. Calm down, woman. Just knitting. I don't know why it makes me so excited. But yeah, this one is very slowly growing. No hurry, because we don't need it right now outside, that's for sure. It's just a giant granny square. Whoa, that looks crazy. Just a giant granny square, and I'm putting all sorts of leftovers in there, and yeah, I found a bit more of the DK skeins, balls. Yeah, our son had a hat like that with moomins when he was a teeny baby. There were white moomins on this, and this is from my Comfort Fade cardi, like from a million years ago, by Andrea Maury. Is it Comfort Fade? Some kind of fade. Yeah, it's one of the colors. And this, I don't even remember what this was. And these were the hunting hats for I made a hunting hat for my father-in-law. Yeah. In this orange, very bright. So it will all go into the blanket, and this is just some fingering weight sock yarn by, I think this is Novita Venla. I'm gonna hold that double and put it in as well. I have some more sock yarns that I could go and dig up all the little bits that I have left and put them here. And the hook, 4.5 millimeters. I mentioned that last time. And this is a clover hook. I love clover hooks and tulip hooks. But another lovely, scrappy crochet. Have I said that it's knit? It's not knit, it's crochet. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I'm not sure. Is my brain here? It's all pumped up on endorphins from that dress, and yeah, and coffee. Okay. I had the most gorgeous cold brew today. We have a new cafe. It's a 50s cafe in our not so big town. Nothing much happens here. It's yeah, not the biggest city in Finland. So we rarely get the new places, especially new cool places. But now we have a new 50s cafe. Just a quick chat in between. Speaking of coffee, yeah. And it's right near the place where I drop off my mail after work. And it was such a hot day, and I was thinking, I'm gonna go and get myself something delicious. They have filled croissants, and they didn't have those anymore. They were sold out. So I got myself a big cup of beautiful cold brew. I usually don't like milk in my coffee, but that one was just spot on. And I said, yeah, pump me that syrup as well. I want everything all in today. Because I usually drink my coffee black. But that was delicious, and I had like the best cup of coffee today, and it was cold. Yeah, I took it to go and drank it in my car on the way home, and it was so good. So good. Okay, what I'm wearing today. Are you gonna ask what I'm wearing today? Because I'm gonna tell you anyways. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably remember this little thing that I knit last year, but I didn't get to wear it last year because the warm weather just ended. It's Caramelli or Caramellite, or is it just Caramelli, by Anna Johanna. The pattern I think came out last year, and last year at Jyväskylä Knit Fest I saw her wearing her sample, and I was like, oh, I want that. I bought the pattern straight away. Then I went to Tititu and I bought yarn. This is Ito Kino. They're on the little cones, and this is silk, and it's beautiful. I got 2 different colors. Look, here is a little lace detail, and there's on the sleeve the same lace, and it's a great layering piece. One little teeny downer, it's a lace weight. It's a tiny piece, but it took me forever to make. Oh, and it has beautiful shoulder detail as well. Look at that. Otherwise, it's perfect, but it's lace weight. But it weighs nothing. Like seriously, I can't even feel that I have something on. I'm just wearing it over my linen dress, and it's not hot. It's 28 outside, and this is great. And we don't have air conditioning inside, so it's pretty warm here as well, because people in Finland rarely have air conditioning. It's a luxury. It's a luxury. We don't have one, and we don't actually need one, because the warm days are there is a very small window when it gets warm enough that you would need air conditioning, and we're fine. We just keep the blinds shut during the day so that the house wouldn't heat up. The dog is now sleeping in our bedroom there. I didn't even open the blinds in the morning. I didn't lift it up. We have a darkening blinds because now the nights are very light. You need the blackout blinds or curtains, otherwise you just can't sleep because it's light and now it's hot. And yeah, she found the coolest spot in the house and she's sleeping there in the dark. Oh, and I have the earrings that my mama brought me, the little acorns. I shared them with you a few episodes ago. So I'm wearing those, and this lovely thing. It's super drapey, it's super airy. I'll show you the lace once again because it's just so pretty. It has pretty little lace. And if you want to know more about this, go to my last summer's episode, somewhere probably July, August. Somewhere there, I'm knitting it and I'm talking about it. If I find it, I'll mark it somewhere. you will see it pop up where I'm talking about this. Yeah, like the colors. I think I don't have a project for this on my Ravelry. I need to fix that because I don't think I have a proper picture of this. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Okay. That's there, what I'm wearing today. Now you know. Purchases and acquisitions. I have one, and I told you about it last week in the last episode, because Bertie and Puppet, lovely Jill, my favorite bag maker in the world, she made new bags, and I saw them. I think they popped up on Instagram. She put them in the stories, and I was like, okay, I don't need any more bags, but I'm getting that one, and I did. And it arrived. I just picked it up on the way home. I just stopped by the post office. I picked it up, and I think this is medium size. Jill, tell me if I'm wrong. Is this your medium size? I think so. Yeah, because I have a smaller ones and bigger ones. I think, yeah, this is like medium size. Jill has a lovely Etsy store. She's in the UK. Go check her out. I will link her store down below. And can you guess why I needed this bag? It's a garden party. It's a garden party. There is my dream greenhouse. We don't have it yet, but we're gonna build one like that one day. One day when my husband has time. I've been collecting old windows. We have a shed full of old windows, and I'm making a greenhouse like that. I already have a little set. I have a set of garden furniture with a round table and two little metal chairs. They look like that. And chickens. One day I will have chickens. This bag tells you about my dreams. So far I only have the flowers and the garden set. The furniture set, and everything else is about to come. And butterflies. We have butterflies. But that's not up to me. Has nothing to do with me. I love the pink zipper. I'll show you the lining because it's a must. It's a pink lining. I always love the lining, and it's a sturdy bag. It has a nice bottom, and it stays up by itself because it has something there in between. I don't know, how do you call that when you sandwich it between? Interfacing? No, I don't know. I don't know any sewing terms. And then yeah, I would like to think that Jill is already a friend, that I'm not just her customer, that she's already a friend, because I have sent her we have done a yarn swap, and she included a little gift for me. Sorry for the crinkling. She wrote, there's a card. I have a collection of fox cards, and there's a new one into my collection. Jill always sends the best cards. And then she included little mini skates for my scrappy project. And I just love these colors. I'm totally feeling these colors here. And then there's a card, and it always comes with little stitch markers, always. There are the details. Is it focusing? I'll hide my face, that it wouldn't focus on my face. But the logo is the sweetest with the bunnies, Bertie and Puppet. But this bag, it's my summer bag. It's my summer bag. Now I need a project for it, because I think my dress is not gonna fit in it. But it's gonna be finished soon. I'll start something else. I'll start some summer top afterwards. I've been... Knit and chat. Do we do knit and chat? Do I have something to knit on? I don't. Can I crochet on a... I need to attach yarn to it. Well, I do not have a project here with me. Okay, I'll just chat quickly. You listen. I'll just chat. Empty hands. Horrible. Awful. Knit and chat. So I've been dyeing yarn like mad squirrel because I'm going to Jyväskylä Knit Fest, as I already mentioned, and I dyed a couple of very cool summer colorways, and I probably will knit a summer top with one of them as a sampler if I have time, hopefully. And tomorrow I'm having a live dye session with my patrons. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be first time, and I hope it all goes well. So if you're my patron, go read the post. There's all the details about when and where we meet tomorrow. What else? Should I frog that dress? Should it be frog in chat instead of knit in chat? No, I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it marinate there. Fran is still there. She hasn't moved. She's telling me that sweater is too hot. She needs a summer outfit. We need to change her into a dress. And maybe some sandals for the frog. What else? Weather report. It's been great. Everything is great here. The weather. Summer finally found its way to Finland, and my garden is doing better. A couple of cucumbers survived, which is great, and some of my pumpkins survived, and my butternut squash survived. It looked like it didn't like the cold, and it was very poorly, but now it has cheered up. Strawberries are blooming, lilacs are blooming. I think that will end soon. And I have my beautiful poppies. My beautiful poppies are back. I wanted to tell you about my poppies. When we moved in, they were beautiful, dark, like orangey red. You know, that proper poppy color poppies in front of the house. And then we had some work done a couple of years later on the outside, on the facade. And I think construction men stomped all over my poppies, and they did not come up anymore next year. I think they destroyed my poppies. Yeah. Mean construction dudes. No, I don't think they meant it, but yeah, they destroyed my poppies, and I was so sad. I was devastated. And then I found a poppy pot that I think we picked it up with Bruno, probably just for fun, because it was making that rattling sound. I found it when going through my seeds. It was in my seed bin, but it was like years old. And then I think that was last year. I had no hope, so I just sprinkled the seeds there, and guess what? My poppies are back. They came up this year, and it's a miracle. And now I have two kinds of poppies. There are those very orangey ones, and then I have a very delicate pale pink ones. I don't know where did those come from. It's a miracle. I used to have a yarn color named Poppy, and since my poppies disappeared, I haven't dyed that color. It's been 4 or 5 years, and now I dyed it again just because my poppies came back. I needed to celebrate it with my poppy color coming back. I found the recipe. I thought I didn't have it anymore because I lost one of my notebooks when moving, because I used to write everything down by hand and in good old days. um, but yeah, I found the recipe and I think I managed to recreate that beautiful orangey red color. Like it's more of an orange probably, that I'm so excited about. But yeah, I will insert a footage of my poppies, or you already saw them in the beginning, or I'll put them at the end somewhere. I'll put my beautiful poppies, because 2 colors and there are so many of them and I'm so happy. And what else has been happening around here? Our hedgehog is back. Yeah, he's back. I like to think that it's him. That I don't know. I think it's a male hedgehog, but I'm not sure. It could be a lady hedgehog as well. But I bought cat food for our hedgehog. There is a little feeding station where I'll say he gets cat food, and he has a tiny water bowl, and he goes at night to snack there. Uh, yeah, I took a couple of pictures one night because we went out with Jackie a bit later, and she instantly finds the hedgehog. If the hedgehog is in the yard, Jackie leads us to the hedgehog. And yeah. And then we have squirrels this year. We always have had squirrels around. We live near the forest, but this year they are coming to the yard. Once we had a fat squirrel eating from the bird feeder, but now we're feeding them separately in a different place. There is a nut station for the squirrels. Wildlife is wild here. But the bunny is gone. The good news, the bunny is gone and it has not eaten anything in my garden. So yay. It went to live somewhere else. And I'm very happy about it because we don't need competition. I want to eat my vegetables myself. So yeah. Should we talk about dream knitting? I don't have much of plans. I would like to knit some kind of summer top, probably. Not that I need one, I just would like to have one, but something very basic and probably fingering weight. Somehow lately most of the summer tops are DK weight, and I'm not feeling that, I think. I want a good light summer top that I can actually wear it in summer. I have a few DK weight summer tops. I have my petite knit Anchor summer shirt or sweater. I have one of those in a DK weight. It was very quick and budget friendly, and I wear it from time to time. It's not the most exciting color. It's like pale greeny blue, like a water color. I don't know. But I wear it for sometimes, and I don't know. I probably don't need a summer top. But I want one. I still want to knit Look at My Holes by James Watts. I have a yarn there. I don't know. Does it fit? Can you see it? Ooh. Does it fit the screen? Ta-da! That's gonna be my... I wanted to do this for, I don't know, 1-2 years. How many years? When did the pattern come out? Yeah, I knew that I want one in neon yellow, and now there is a new version of the pattern that includes short rows, which is great news, because I was thinking, how do I incorporate short rows into that lace pattern? I think that's why I didn't start it initially, because I could not figure it out. It was just, I have no idea. Like, I probably could have figured it out, but I didn't wanna. It's a paid for pattern. And now, James made a new version 2.0. Yeah, the second version, 2.0. And, what was I saying? It has short rows in, yes. So I need to go download a new file, print it out, and when my dress is ready, then I'll probably start the Look at My Holes sweater in a crazy neon yellow, because why not? I have had this yarn for, I think, since last summer. Yay. So, what else is new around here? Kids are at the grandma's today, so I'm free as a bird to do whatever I want, probably knit. I wanted to clean a porch. We wanted to tile a porch, but nobody had time to go pick up tiles. We have wooden decking now on a porch, but it's so old that it's You can't walk barefoot on it anymore, or your feet are full of splinters afterwards. And I've been using putting mats out there, and we decided just to tile it, our little hangout area. It needs proper cleaning before that, because everything is yellow outside, because I have not yet cleaned it after things stopped blooming, trees. Yeah, we had a lot of yellow dust in the air, so I would need to do that. But I think I'm just gonna knit, at least until my husband comes from work. He's somewhere. He's working late today. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna knit. I think that's a good plan, right? Considering I'm going to work tomorrow. But I will also edit this episode and upload it. Because it comes first on the Patreon, and then 24 hours after that it comes on YouTube. So I'm gonna go now, and I'm wishing you a beautiful weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Tell me if you're gardening or you're knitting or crocheting something. I know not everybody is heading into summer. Some people are heading into autumn and getting ready for winter. Hello, people down under. But here we're pretty much in a summer mode finally. I'm not complaining about the heat. I can take the heat even without air conditioning. I'm used to it. But yeah, feeling a bit lighter this week because I did some things that brought me more peace. But I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so it was nice to sit and chat here with you for a moment, and I hope you're enjoying your time and the weather wherever you are. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next week, hopefully all is well, and I'll see you then. Thank you, and heippa!